fill your life with rocks. A teacher stood in front of his students and showed them an empty jar. He asked the student if they thought it was empty. Yes, said all of the students. Then he filled the jar with rocks. He asked the students if the jar was empty now. No, said all of the students. Then the teacher filled the jar with pebbles all over the rocks and all the way up to the top, and the pebbles dropped down in the jar and filled out all the holes. Is the jar empty now? He asked. No, it is not. It is full, the student said. He then added sand to the jar and filled the jar up completely. Now the jar with the rocks, the pebbles and the sand are full, said the students. The teacher smiled and took up a cup of coffee and poured it into the jar. The liquid ran down in the filled jar. Now it is full, he said. You see, he continued, it's important to understand the importance in which order you fill your jar. The jar represents your life, and if you fill your jar with sand first, nothing else can fit in it. But if you fill your jar with the rocks first, both the sand and pebbles can fit. Rocks are what matters in life, such as family, friends, self-care, rest and your own creativity, and other things you think are important for you. Pebbles are things that fulfill your life and are also important after you have taken care of the rocks. Sand is the life that you do not have control over. It can fill your life up and make no contribution to a good life. So make sure your jar is filled with rocks first. But what is the coffee representing? Asked one of the students. He smiled with gratitude and said, It is a cup of coffee with your loved ones. You have always time for a cup of coffee with those who matter to you.